Coach, you've spoken about these painful losses,
Yeah.
where you get the double-digit leads going late in the game.
Yeah.
What did you see in
I mean, we've been battling, for several games, and I really liked, a lot of the things that were going on, even in some of these losses. Today was a regression, for one night. We have the competitive character. We're going to bounce back, but we had some of these things bubble up again. We know what they are. Some of the missed shots, poor decisions offensively that would lead to, lack of focus defensively. We're at our best when it doesn't matter what's going on. We can defend and get multiple stops, and that kind of fuels our offense, fuels our confidence. We had a little bit of that bubble back into the game. Coming out of timeouts where we have a chance to push a lead to double digits, where they would come storming back. At halftime we didn't come out ready. I felt like that was behind us. With that said too, I felt like I didn't do a good job, with managing the minutes. I went into the game thinking that we'd need some speed and a little bit more of the energy boost, and we got to that lead, and so I thought, we would try to extend it, but I think, nobody in the locker room is going to make an excuse. Our main guys are not going to make an excuse about it, but I felt like there was, some fatigue in that fourth quarter, and if I could have gotten them a little bit more of a break, at some point during the game, I think we would have had enough of a boost, to finish this off. But that's on me, and that's I have to do a better job for this team.
Two things on one end: their zone minutes. Did that get you guys out of rhythm a bit early?
Well, probably. Those were some make or miss. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you go back and look at that stretch, we had some wide open looks. Certainly some wide open threes on that could have extended the game just by itself. The right guys shooting those shots too. But again, we haven't had that for a while, where our missed shots affected our resolve and commitment defensively. I haven't really felt that for a while. Those were some of the things that were troubling us, 6 weeks ago. But that bubbled back into the game a little bit, and they would score, easily, on stuff that we haven't been giving up for weeks, go on the other end. It's not like we were horrible defensively all the way through. I mean, obviously we held them down, for most of the game until that final 6 minutes. But it was, what I'm talking about is like, the offense affecting our defense, and we all kind of felt that tonight.
Well, maybe you just answered it, but it seemed like they weren't getting anything in the paint early on. As the game wore on, they were just getting more of those.
Yeah, and we're great at that. We're great at that. And I'm not taking anything away from their driving, ability and how they got into the paint those last 6 minutes. But when we're dialed in, we're great at defending that. I think, the missed shots, guys being out of rhythm, handful of poor decisions, just turned the momentum, where we didn't have that necessary resolve. And again, my ownership part of it would be, if we had some fresher bodies and fresher minds, maybe we would have, an ability to withstand that. So we're all in this together. That's what I told the group right now. I'm fully with them. Everybody is this is an opportunity for all of us to face, our demons, to get past this. This is not something that's comfortable for any one of us. And I see something amazing on the other side, if we can collectively overcome this.
You got both Wiggins and Khalil back tonight, and especially early, they seem to be adding something to the mix. Just your thoughts on getting each of those two back, and now maybe having that stability, what it might mean going forward.
Yeah, when I talk about playing the main guys, too many minutes, you could throw those guys into there. I'm going to have to talk to the training staff. There was a loose minutes restriction that I kind of stretched. With the two of them, but they both looked great out there physically, and and right now they feel very good.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, thank you.